Before we begin, I would like to say a quick note. I am not a religious scholar and I am just a beginner and I am learning from some places, so I am sharing what I have learned so far. There might be errors in it and I am sorry if I pronounce something wrong. So, let's start. तो स्वागत आप सभी का एक और वीडियो में। और आज की वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे द मोस्ट वायरल लाइन फ्रॉम श्री भागवत गीता, कर्म करो फल की चिंता मत करो. So have you ever prepared for a competitive exam and when you are at your all time low, some random uncle at a park or a relative at your home says you, beta कर्म करो फल की चिंता मत करो. And what they mean by that is कि कोई बात नहीं, एक दो एग्ज़ाम ख़राब हो गए तो क्या हुआ, कंटिन्यू प्रिपरेशन और कहीं ना कहीं तो पहुंच ही जाओगे. बट I think that's the wrong interpretation of what Shree Krishna said. जब श्री कृष्ण ने कहा कि कर्म करो फल की चिंता मत करो, what he meant was कि आप सिर्फ कर्म कर सकते हो, आपका फल के ऊपर अधिकार नहीं है. बट मोस्ट पीपल टेक इट आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट एंड ये कहते हैं कि कर्म करते चलो फल तो मिल ही जाएगा, विच इन सम वे ठीक है, मेक सेंस. बट इन द लॉन्ग रन इफ यू आर पुटिंग योर बेस्ट बट स्टिल नॉट रीचिंग एनीवेयर, you will start questioning these beliefs and you will start questioning the teachings of Lord Krishna. And the funny thing is, you will never know that what you were taught was actually the wrong interpretation of what Lord Krishna said. So here is an example through which I will try my best to give you the right interpretation of what Lord Krishna was trying to say. So imagine करो कि you are somewhere and आपको एक भिखारी मिलता है and with all your good intentions आप उसे 50 रुपये देते हो. Well, first of all, lot of us do not have the right intentions. लोग अक्सर दान इसलिए करते हैं कि they want to post about it in social media, या फिर they have an ulterior motive कि मैं भी मैं दान करूं तो मेरा अच्छा होगा. They are not doing the दान for the sake of कि इस इंसान का भला हो इसलिए मैं इसे कुछ दूं. Okay, so that being aside, लेट से कि आपने विद द हाईएस्ट प्योरेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ इंटेंट आपने उसे 50 रुपये दिए कि उस इंसान का एक्चुअल में भला हो और उस पैसे को वो ढंग से यूज़ करे, उसका खाना खाए. ओके, व्हाट हैपन्स इज़ कि मान लीजिए कि वो उस 50 रुपये से अपना खाना खाता है और घर जाके सो जाता है. सो डू यू थिंक और डू यू बिलीव कि जो आपने इस लाचार इंसान की मदद की है दैट विल अर्न यू सम पुण्य, या फिर आपको इसका पुण्य मिलेगा? वेल, अगर आपको ये लगता है कि आपको उसका पुण्य मिलेगा तो स्टिक विद मी. ओके, नाउ लेट्स टेक अनदर एग्जांपल. लेट्स से आपको सेम भिखारी मिला एंड यू गिव हिम 50 रुपीज़. आपने अच्छे इंटेंशन से दिया कि वो उसका खाना खाए एंड उसका अच्छा यूटिलाइज करे. बट व्हाट एंड अप हैपनिंग वाज कि उसने उस पैसे की शराब पी, वो अपने घर गया एंड ही डिड सम डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस. तो इस केस में आपको क्या लगता है कि डिड यू अर्न the wrong kind of karma or did you do the wrong thing, या आपने पाप कमा लिया? Now some of you will say कि नहीं, हमने पाप तो नहीं कमाया. But I would say कि अगर आपका एक्शन सेम था दोनों केस में और एक केस के अंदर you are earning something, तो दूसरे का भी जो रिजल्ट आ रहा है you should be earning that as well. ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता कि आप कुछ काम करें और उसका सिर्फ अच्छा फल आपको मिले और बुरा ना मिले. If what you did leads to a bad outcome, तो you are entitled to. Well, that's what most people assume. Lord Krishna ने कहा था कि you are not entitled to both of them. You are not entitled to the punya and also you are not entitled to the पाप जो आपके काम के कारण हुआ, because you never knew कि उस पैसे का वो इंसान क्या करेगा. But you need to apply this teaching to all the aspects of your life. Sometimes you will do the thing with the best intent but it will not lead you to the desired outcome. But sometimes you will do something with the bad intent and it will lead you to a good outcome. You never know what's going to happen, and that's what Lord Krishna was trying to say, that just chill. So today I was experimenting with my coffee and I tried adding some Hershey to it and make it drinking chocolate, and it went decent, so I can say. But sometime I do other experiments and they do not taste well and end up ruining my coffee. So I do not have right over the outcome. All the right I have is on the actions that I do. Now you might be curious, अगर मेरे कुछ अच्छे करने से फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता and मेरे कुछ बुरे करने से फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता तो how do I distinguish between कि कौन सा कर्म करना चाहिए या फिर कौन सा नहीं करना चाहिए, because खाली तो बैठ नहीं सकते ना. All of us are doing something regardless we want to or not. So what should we do? Well, Lord Krishna talked about this too as well. So this might be the only shlok that I know from Bhagavad Gita which I can pronounce close to the real pronunciation. So this goes something like Mahamunishchar Yudhchar. Pardon me if I did the wrong pronunciation, but that's all I remember. I will put that. In this shlok, Lord Krishna taught Arjun कि कर्म करते वक्त मेरा सुमिरन करो, which means have me in the mind, ruminate about me while you are doing anything. क्योंकि अगर तुम मुझे दिमाग में रखोगे तो all of your कर्म्स will turn into bhakti and will lead you to your salvation. And in the times when you don't know what you are doing is the right act or not, this thing actually helps a lot. When you have Lord's rumination in your mind, you will, whatever you do will end up being right. And this explains a lot. When you go back in time, when during the time of Mahabharata, Arjun was slaying his relatives. First he was, well, if you know a little bit about it, first he was not going to, but then Lord Krishna convinced him to. And when he was cutting the throats of his relatives and he was killing everyone on the opposite side of the war, he was thinking about Lord Krishna in his mind. And at that time, that was the right calling. Well, I hope from this you understand what the actual meaning of karam karo phal ki chinta mat karo is. What was Lord Krishna trying to say? And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment and we can discuss about it.